I love hotels. I find them I feel incredibly safe within hotels, and I also sometimes find them quite sexy as an experience, which this video is not necessarily about. But whenever I go to hotels, as I'm sure you do the same, right? You kind of turn on the TV and you turn on the news. Like, I never watch news anywhere else, but in hotels I do. And I think it was like CNN or Sky News or one of those, and they were doing a snippet on people's stories, right? And this particular story was of a young Kenyan woman who'd started a plastic recycling business within Nairobi. It was a small business, right? She was employing 20, 25 people. They were collecting trash from Nairobi and surrounds, putting it in the extruder, mixing it with sand, and making these composite plastic bricks for paving and for cladding. Amazing story, right? She said something that really stuck with me that I want to share with you. The question was asked to her, so, what type of impact are you having on the plastic situation within Kenya? And she said, I'm a small business. I'm one person. There's 20, 25 of us. We're not going to solve the plastic problems within Nairobi, Kenya, or the world, right? But, she said, I am one person doing something. And when there are many people having their small business, employing 20, 25 people doing their bit, we can actually solve the issue. And I really love that story because it speaks so much to the burning question always within this work around me, and that is, what is this white boy? What could he possibly know about diversity and inclusion? What is his legitimacy in this work? I'm just one voice in this work, right? One voice of many. And it's not about someone's got the best voice or the worst voice. It's understanding how when we have many of these voices, which come together at different times, they're able to speak to different people who have different perspectives and different understandings that build on the greater consciousness and awareness and learning around this work. When we are speaking about whose voice is legitimate within the diversity, equity, and inclusion space, I think what underpins that is this understanding that there's one way to do this, that there's a silver bullet. And for me, I don't necessarily see it as such. So I love that story of that woman in Kenya, that it's not about one person solving it for all. It's not going to happen. It's about many people doing their bit. And I just see myself as part of the diversity, equity, inclusion fabric, with a particular voice from a particular perspective and position in the world that will hit for some people and for some people go over their head, and that is okay.